Welcome to our first SSG Direct success interview with stylist Bobbi Hughes from Bliss Salon. Bobbi, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So we're about 11 months into having the opportunity for stylists to have an online store through SSG Direct. And we have salons and stylists truly finding success like you have already with the program. In providing a completely new revenue stream that stylists in the past had never really been able to tap into, and now are able to through SSG Direct and your own online store. And we're really excited about this and truly just want to learn from you today. You know, what is working? What have you been doing to kind of enable this success or drive it? And just wanted to ask you a few questions. If you've got a couple minutes for Jamie and I.
Absolutely. I'm excited to help.
So Jamie is our assistant marketing manager, and she's with us today to ask you a couple of these questions. So after we've kind of gone through the sort of formalities of the introduction, I'm going to hand it over to Jamie to ask you a couple of questions. So let's get started.
Great.
Thanks again for joining us, Bobbi Jo. So my first question, what initially drew you to sign up for SSG Direct? What was your interest?
You know, I think that as a salon owner, one of the key factors for me was to not have so much on my back bar. You know, as an owner, we tend to keep our staples, of course, and then there's a new line that we're excited about, things like that. And so you get excited and you buy it. You want your hands in it, you want to play with it. So, I mean, you can still do that. Of course, you want to play around with it, use it on your guests. But, you know, my main thing for me as an owner was the overhead, you know, not having as much set on my back bar, because we always do have, you know, those products that maybe don't turn around as quick as others that you're brushing the dust off of, you know, that sometimes don't sell like you thought they would. So, I mean, that was mainly my key factor, was just the overhead, the cost for me, you know, and what I set down. And when I was doing the numbers, I mean, how much it was going to save me at the end by, you know, offering SSG Direct. And, you know, what a great thing to do for people now anyways, because it's how we shop. We shop online. Absolutely. You know, and by the way, kudos to you guys, because we've had such a success with it that all of our guests are now, you know, reoccurring guests to the Salon Direct or SSG Direct. But I mean, shipment has been incredible. So
that's good to hear.
My clients have been telling, like, I'll even say, hey, once they order, can you let me know how long it takes to get on your doorstep within 48 hours? So bravo. It's been great to work with.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. And yeah, not having to house that inventory, such a perk, right?
Oh man.
So how are you telling your clients about your SSG Direct online store? Are you doing it while they're in the chair, through social media? Any tips or tricks there?
Sure. You know, I have an iPad at my salon that sits at my station, and I do all my scheduling online and stuff like that. So when I start talking about products and what I'm using with them, I have copy and pasted my, you know, my link for them to go to. I will hand them my iPad and say, punch in your number, your phone number. So it's already there. It's copy and pasted and it's right there. They punch in their phone number, now press send, and they press send. So then they can bring it up on their phone, and I can even talk to them about the products as I'm styling out their hair. You know, like, that's all it takes, is just talking about the products, you know, because once they get it in their hands and they use it and they feel it on their hair, it's a shoo-in. They're going to buy it. So a lot of times that's what I do, is, you know, that. Also, I mean, I've copied it. We made like a QR scan code for it as well, which is super simple. You just do it online. It takes 5 minutes to do. You know, for, I guess, a lot of the younger generation just likes to scan, you know, so it's setting up on my station where they can scan it and boom, they're right there to my shop. And, you know, people really enjoy that fact of it too. It makes them feel like they're doing stuff as well. You know, like they're taking the step to take care of their hair. After they spend $150, $200 on a color, protect it. you know, so you can't use Pantene. It's going to strip what I just did, you know. If you want me to guarantee it, you have to use my products. And that's the only way I'll guarantee my work, is if they use my products. Do what I do, use what I do. So, I mean, a lot of times it's just about sharing with them in your chair. Now I have 14 other hairstylists. So of course I printed out the QR code for them as well. And they have it on their station. They have copy and pasted the link, and they do the same thing. They can send it directly from their phone, from their iPad. Your clients can do it themselves from your phone, from your iPad. Have them punch in their phone number, it's copy and pasted, and it goes straight to their phone. They pull up the shop and you go with them through it. I mean, it's nothing more than talking about it. It sells itself.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think just giving them the link is like one of the easiest things that you can do. And it's also like one of the most important, hands down.
Absolutely. And then a lot of times what I do as well is I go through the promotions. And, you know, you kind of know what some of your clients use and whatnot. But if it's like a big deal, like a great deal, I'll share it on our social media. I'll just screenshot it and share it on our social media. Like, hey, on our, you know, direct site, we're offering this great deal. Check it out, see if it's something you're interested in. Here's the link. You know, it's on our Facebook. So there's thousands of followers on our Facebook page. So people then kind of see it, but I also know what some of my clients like and what they don't like. If I see that there's a special on it, I simply screenshot it and send it to them. You know, I have all their information on my iPad, so it's so easy to do.
Yeah, I love all of these ideas. That's awesome. So speaking of social media, have you used any of the marketing materials that have been available to you?
Well, Jamie, that's where I need your help, because I'll be honest, I haven't. And, you know, I kind of need to talk to you about, and, you know, of course, Rod, my rep, I should have brought it up to him a million times. But I need help with that, because I know that would even boost my sales even more. You know, so that's where you come into play, Jamie.
I am more than happy to help you with that. So I'm actually going to screen share real quick here.
Awesome.
And okay, so this is our Salon Service Group website, and this button right here that says marketing, if you go there, it will look a little different on an iPad, but the bar will be down the side of the screen. And then over here, we have a whole bunch of SSG Direct resources. Probably the most important one is these launch packets. So we have options here for you. So these are all the same things. It's just different styles and different looks, if you will. And then we've also just debuted some new ones down here as well. So if you keep scrolling on down, there's a few more here. And then you just click it here, and then it downloads into a zip file. And you can pull the social media images out, save them to your phone, and then just upload them right to your Facebook page or your Instagram if you wanted to. And that way and just like you said, provide the link with it. And that just gets your clients right to your SSG Direct store from social media.
Oh, that's so easy.
Yep.
That's so great too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we have a designer in-house that works on all of these all the time.
And what a great idea to print out, to make like cards, and you can put your, you know, to hand it to them, you know, like a take home. Hey, this is what I suggest. If they don't want to do it right then and there, print one of those out and write down what they need.
Yeah. We have more stuff here. Let me go right down here, actually. We do have some prescription cards as well. So yeah, same idea.
Cool.
Yeah, there's more stuff, tons of stuff in there. There's also a resource library for social media needs and anything like that, kind of just some how-tos. And just like you talked about with the QR code earlier, we do have some information on that as well. And I'm so glad that you found it so easy, because they are so easy and free to make.
They're so easy. It's dummy proof. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's very easy. So I'm going to stop my screen share now, but I can shoot that link over to you after this call too.
Awesome. I would appreciate that. That's great. I love how simple it's been.
Oh, thank you. We love hearing that. So what's motivating your customers to shop in your online store?
You know, I mean, again, like I said, I really have kind of, besides my bread and butter, you know, my go-tos that I know will sell. Of course, I keep those on my shelves, but I've really backed off a lot on that. it's the way we're used to shopping. Our brains now are, oh my gosh, I can hop online and get it from Amazon to, shopping, anything. So it's the way our brains work. I think that it's now just getting your clients and even your older clientele, getting them involved. I mean, most of them have Facebook, most of them, and if they get it in for them, your reps, of course, always help with that if you have those people that really don't and can't do it. But I mean, I think just talking to them about it, having it pull up right in front of you, to where you can help them. That's your job. You want to sell this product, do it. It's that easy. So, I mean, really, that's it. It's just selling it. And like I said, it's how we're used to shopping now. Like how many of us, I don't even go to the grocery store anymore. I do it all online. So, I mean, everyone's prepared for it. Everyone knows how to do it. It's just talking about it, because in all reality, that's all we have done is just talked about it, and people want to know more. They're like, oh, I can, and I always say, anything I use on you, anything I carry is on my, Salon Direct, and you have access to it, and they love it.
Awesome. That's so good to hear. And you mentioned this a second ago, but I just want to go into this question a little bit deeper. So how do the sales in your online store compare to retail sales, like in your salon in person?
So I have 2 floors of salon, and I have 7 stylists upstairs and then 7 stylists downstairs. And my stylist upstairs, it's actually 3 floors because our, unfinished basements where our washing machine, where our backup color, stuff like that is. So, my poor girls that are on the 3rd floor, if they have to run all the way down to the basement, and we're busy. So in all reality, my 2nd floor, they do almost better with the direct, than say my 1st floor where a lot of my back bar or my retail is. But in all reality, I would say I've had a 50% increase in income.
Awesome.
Because me not having to have it, on my, I don't purchase it. So they, I'm not out that money. And I mean, I would say that it's increased within 50% at least, just by doing the direct.
That is amazing to hear. And we love hearing that you are getting more revenue that way as well.
I do incentives with my stylists as well.
Mm-hmm.
They get a percentage. I know, it's to each their own, but I'm not going to reward good behavior with nothing,
Yes.
So, I mean, they need a treat too. So, I do, give them stuff like that. And I run like fun little in salon where, hey, whoever sells the most within 30 days, I'm gonna, throw a blow dryer in, and you can give it away to your favorite client or the one that spends the most, or, or you can use it, take it home, whatever. So, and of course, Rod, my rep, he's great about helping me with, doing incentives like that for inside the salon. A good little friendly competition it keeps us strong.
Yes, absolutely, it does. Nothing wrong with healthy competition.
Right.
Well, Bobbi Jo, thank you so much for your time today. I did want to tell you about one more thing that we have. We just launched a Facebook group for SSG. It's a private group for SSG Direct salons and stylists. I'll send you the link over to that if you would like to join that.
Please.
We would love to have you in it, of course. And if you ever feel like just, sharing any of what you just told us today in that group, go right on ahead. I would love it.
For sure will. I know I'm really excited because I just got my text message that, our groupie's out.
It is.
So I'm excited to check it out with the month specials.
Yes. And yes,
Bobbi Jo, would you mind if sorry, Jamie, would you mind if I just kind of, I was taking notes while you were talking, and I just wanted to sum up a couple things that I think are just some really amazing pointers that you brought up for our stylists who are perhaps watching this. One of the first things you mentioned was you have the ability now to basically offer your clients an extended portfolio of product offerings. So like you said, you love playing with new things and introducing your customers to new products. And this has really allowed you not to have to hold, as much inventory on your shelves, but still allow your customers the opportunity to be exposed to new products, to offer them new products through SSG Direct and having an online store. So I thought that was a major takeaway that you've been able to do.
Oh man, it's been huge. I mean, and I'll be honest, like every month when my retail bill would come around, I'm like, oh man, like I don't have that anymore. So it's taken a lot of stress off me as the owner as well, because a lot of my stylists, they sell my retail. So it's been a huge burden off my shoulders.
Yeah, the other thing that you mentioned was, and I think this is key to your success and why you've actually had so much engagement on your store, and that's that you have your guests create their profile while they're in your chair. So you're introducing them to their opportunity to shop this extended portfolio in your salon while they're in the chair. Create your portfolio. Let me walk you through my store. Let me introduce you to everything that we have available. And by the way, let me make you a product recommendation right here for you to shop immediately. I think that's absolute genius.
Well,
be able to introduce
any that they have, you're right there, and when they're scrolling, there may be a product that you even forgot about that their hair will benefit from, and hey, oh man, I forgot about this product. Let me tell you about it. I mean, it's nothing more. We're looking over their shoulders anyways. We all don't have to lie. We are looking over their shoulders at their phone anyways. This benefits you, as well as a whole. We all know the key to a successful salon is, retail. It really is. So, I mean, this is just a no-brainer opportunity. And like Salon Service Group has made it literally dummy. Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Because I am just not, I barely know how to work Facebook. So, I mean, it's just been easy. And even my clients find it super simple, and I mean, literally, I copy and paste it. It's in my notes. That's all I do. Here, check it out. And I hand it over to them. Put your phone number in. They put their phone number in. I push send. Boom.
The other genius, I guess, piece that you came up with and really helped us as a company promote this even more was the QR code. You were one of the first salons we spoke to, and you had shared with me that you created this QR code with your URL linked to it, and you put it up at every single station. And just how you mentioned when you were speaking with Jamie, this is how maybe the younger generation now browse or shop. I think with COVID, it threw every generation into understanding what a QR code was, because you couldn't go to a restaurant or a bar and have a physical menu anymore. Everything was a QR code. So it really did kind of ramp up no matter what generation or age group you were in. I think we're all very familiar with the QR code. So kudos to you for
implementing that. I mean, and like you said, it's a generation thing though. The younger clientele, they love it. Whereas I feel like a lot of my older, I copy and paste that, link and they have it. So, and I even tell them too, like if you're one that erased your text messages or something like that, save this link, put it in your notes, because all you have to do is click on it and boom, you're there when you run out of, your favorite shampoo or conditioner and I think the fact too of just telling people, like, you have access to everything I have access to. As a salon owner, you're in control of what's in this, what's in your mall. So the fact that they do have access to everything makes them feel like, oh my gosh, I'm one of them. I'm a stylist too. I can have anything, so that's really helped too. I think is just by pointing it out like that as well.
Yeah. I think one of your key pieces is that professional recommendation of products. You mentioned you're going to spend money on your color. Please don't go home and use a product that is not made for color to last, right? So your stylists, yourself included, are all sort of very seasoned to creating that product recommendation, almost an insurance policy, if you would, on the work that you're doing in salon. And if they can't walk out with it, they can order it later online.
Yeah.
So
sorry, that's how I approach it too. Like, is you just spent, you know, X amount of dollars on it. If you want me to guarantee it and it to last, you have to use my products. I can't guarantee it when, you know, you're buying something off the shelf at Walmart. I can't. So that gets them there pretty quick to the mall.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that last piece I think was huge. Jamie and I both, I could see our eyes just light up when you said you've had about a 50% increase in retail sales. I mean, this is an avenue that as a stylist, as a salon owner, you've never been able to tap into an online business. So to share that you've had a 50% increase, that's massive. That is completely new revenue.
That, and everyone's excited for us as well. You know, the second you say, hey, I've launched an online mall where all my product, you know, your client's eyes light up. They're like, what is that? You know, and I'm sending it to you right now, sis. You're gonna check it out. You know, and they're excited about it as well. Like I said, it's a game changer because it's the way that we have now shopped it, and now they have access to it. And like I said, it's been easy to work with, and the shipment has been incredible. I cannot give you guys enough kudos on that one.
Well, thank you so very much for your time today. I know Jamie and I are just thrilled to be able to chat with you and for the information that you've shared with us. We know that this webinar will really help other stylists as well. And I think the thing I'm most excited for you moving forward is to take it to the next level using that marketing material that Jamie shared with you.
Oh, I'm really excited about that as well. I'm excited about those prescription cards for the people that don't want to do it right then and there. You know, I can at least send it home with them. So, and then I can check and see if they ordered it to see if I'm going to guarantee my word.
Love it.
Well, Bobbi Jo, thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th to you.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you. Bye.